yourself.
Yes, my name is Byron Kaola Shabazz. I'm a married father of 4. I have 3 grandchildren. I've lived in Macomb for almost 20 years. I work for the university. I'm a physical plant. I'm a foreman. I'm also a graduate student in sport management, almost done. 2 classes left. Primarily, I'm running for the school board because living in Macomb, I've always tried to do things to contribute to the community. And one of the things that I'm missing is voices of color, mine in particular being a black voice. I'm a child of a single mother. My father died very young, and we went from quote-unquote middle class to a housing project. But while in that environment, my mother always stressed learning to help yourself, being a leader, don't follow the crowd, and be willing to always be a voice for those who have no voice and fight back. And being married to someone that works in higher education. My wife is an associate dean in the College of Education. I have a lot of access to conversation about higher ed and the type of work that I do. I'm very active in my fraternity, which is Alpha Phi Alpha. And so I'm in constant contact with people from all walks of life. When I say that, I mean everybody from high-ranking members of corporations, to school teachers, to principals, to friends that are actually professors, all the way down to, again, just regular working guys like myself. But the idea is to use my voice to help other people. I believe all people have value, right? And in every story, there's value. I mean, if we don't do something as simple as take care of the bees, soon we could be without so many things, right?
Yeah.
All because of a small change, the complexion of the way we have, the way the world basically functions. We think of a bee as something small and insignificant, but that small, insignificant thing can make a change that would affect us from the vegetables to fruits to things that we have, right, to sustain us. Well, I believe my voice can be used the same way. I want to use my voice as a way to help sustain us, to be the voice for those absent or those without resources, to get people with resources to help those without them. And understand it's not, some would argue that it's a form of socialism. I believe it's just humans caring about humans. Mm-hmm. And in the Macomb environment, we have no black police officers, we have no black firemen, we have 1 black teacher. Those are all jobs that come from taxpayers. Those are test jobs, basically, right? So what message does that send the children who look like my children or my grandchildren, right? Who come from 2 college-educated grandparents or parents, right? So they knew a way. But what about people who don't come from that situation? How do we get those with voices and resources to act as a voice and resource for those without? And that's the primary reason I'm running for the school board, to be a voice in an empty space, right? And some would say everything here is great, but most of the people you'll hear who say it's great are from the majority, are from the people who have privilege that others don't have. And I want to come and be a voice, not a voice necessarily of interruption, but a voice of those that are absent. Dr. Cornell West says, to speak truth is to allow suffering to speak. Well, I want to be the voice of those who suffer, those who don't have the opportunity. What about the single mother who can't go to the school because she can't afford it? The idea is that we can all do some good, but we have to be reasonable, we have to be amicable, and there are ways to get things done, but too often our voices are marginalized, and those in the majority see things that work for them, right? And as long as it's working for them, they say everything is okay. The civil rights movement showed us that, post-enslavement showed us that. Well, we're not very far removed from that today when we look at the very rights and privileges that we're still fighting for. We're under segregation as we were all the way back in the 60s. So my voice, I want to use my voice to represent what's missing, right? So that's why I'm running for school, is to be a voice for what's missing.